Rai. She is the director of audience for The Hill. Sarakshi, great to have you. So what is the focus of today's G7 meetings?
Well, I think the focus is that the G7 meeting in Japan is putting international support for Ukraine at the forefront of its agenda, alongside other priorities like the threat posed by China. But it is forcing President Biden to pull back from foreign engagement at a critical time regarding both China and the war in Ukraine. Like you said, the Quad meeting between Australia, Japan, US, and India is now canceled. And it really is a big blow to Australia, who is looking forward to hosting the summit. As Chinese President Xi Jinping seeks to exercise his influence globally, China would really be far more emboldened if the U.S. economy is in shambles.
So with all eyes on the debt ceiling here in the U.S., what sort of impact does that have on our foreign allies, if any?
Well, I think President Biden has put in a lot of effort into bolstering his relationship with the G7 leaders and the Quad leaders. So I think, if anything, it will just indicate that President Biden needs to put things in order in his own house before he focuses on some of the other issues that are important to the leaders at the G7.
And as you know, there's growing pressure for the U.S. to give more weapons to Ukraine. How do you think the president's going to be addressing that on this trip?
I think the Biden administration has declared solidarity with fresh action in February, along with sweeping new sanctions on Moscow and approving a $2 billion weapons package to rearm Ukraine. In terms of whether he'll provide more weapons, Ukraine wants long-range missiles and modern jets, I think that's less certain. But if the next Ukrainian offensive goes well, there will be a lot of pressure for him to finish the job. So I think front and center at the G7, it will be the G7 leaders redeclaring their solidarity with Ukraine in face of Russian aggression.
I'd love to get your take on one more topic, pivoting a bit, but artificial intelligence, it's also supposed to come up this week. What are the major reasons why this new technology is a concern, even among the G7?
We saw earlier this week that senators on both sides of the aisle really questioned the CEO of the company behind the popular ChatGPT tool. They questioned OpenAI CEO Sam Altman about the risks of artificial technology. And we see this being a concern, not just in the US, but among foreign countries as well, including the G7. I think they want to promote a responsible use of artificial intelligence as they seek to harness this rapidly developing technology. It can be highly beneficial, but, in face of privacy concerns, and there are also risks of it being misused. So it's really important to develop international standards over AI governance. So I think that's what we'll see the G7 focus on in terms of artificial intelligence.
All right, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Sarakshi Rai, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.